Hello, honey roses. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you. I dropped the card, but I'm not going to pick that one up. Okay, I have here, I'm sorry, please forgive me. One more. Let's see. So someone is sorry. They want to apologize to you about something. Maybe you just recently had an argument with someone and they want you to forgive them. I'm sorry, will you marry me? Well, wow, they got straight to the point, didn't they? I'm sorry, will you marry me? Well, what did they do? Let's see who's in your energy. If you would like to book a healthy conversation with me or a reading, purchase any of my books, you can visit my website, www.milkhoneyroad.org. And if you would like to join the membership for the extended readings, as well as any other additional readings that I upload, which I will upload weekly, you can join the membership, and the details are in the description box below. Okay, let's get into this reading. I heard they feel like they fell on their face. The cards kept falling, and I was just thinking about that. I didn't pick them up, but there's just a lot of cards that are on the floor right now. So I heard they feel like they fell on their face, okay? So let's see. Tell me about their energy. Tell me, what do you want our honey roses to know about this person? They feel like you're the one for them. I don't know what they're sorry about though. I don't know what they did. What did they do, Spirit? According to whatever Spirit says they did, you'll know if this message is for you or not. You know, you only take it if it resonates. Ooh, they took too long for something. I don't know what. You know, the flower is beginning to bloom. You see a little bit at a time, okay, in tarot. So they're sorry because they're telling you that they took too long, okay? Tell me more about why they are sorry. Why do they feel sorry? They were giving their time to something else. Okay, so how it came out is the Lover's card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and then the Devil. So that could be two things. They could have been in a relationship with a karmic or intertwined with a karmic or karmics, or they could have dedicated too much time to work to the point where they didn't make time for you, okay? So it's either one or the other or both, okay? One or the other or both. What else? The Moon. They kept some secrets from you, which you knew about. I feel as though you knew about you. Okay, let me put it like this. You felt like they were not telling you everything. So it's not necessarily like they lied. They just refrained from telling you about certain things they wanted to keep from you. They were fighting to conceal some information from you about being obligated to give to someone. I'm telling you, it's either like someone that they were messing with at work, or this is someone that they dedicated themselves to in some way, or it was just them dedicating themselves to work itself, like the actual job, like overworking and putting so much energy into work that they weren't thinking about you at all. Making work an excuse and seeing someone else, or they put forth an obligation to, hold on, let me check and see what this Devil is a representation of. Okay, so what it looks like is that, I don't know if the two of you had broken up for a little while, or you broke up with this person because they were, I just heard infidelity. So maybe that's for some of you if you were married to this person. However, it's like the Death card came out with the Fool, and the 10 of Wands. So that's giving me that this person was really trying to get out of a situation. They were trying to end something, but it ended up being more difficult than they thought it would be, which made them take a long time to even do anything. And maybe they're still going through it. They haven't even gotten to the point where they still can't come towards you. Almost, that's what it feels like. They still can't come towards you because they've given themselves up in such a way that they can't get out of it easy, of whatever they signed up for. And it's making them sad because they feel like it feels like they feel like they've betrayed you because of all of this time that is taking for them to be able to be what they know they need to be in order to make the relationship work between the two of you, is what I'm getting. And this just, it could be like a situation where the two of you separated for a while, they started talking to somebody, and then it just so happened that the person or the somebody that they were talking to was a little psychotic and they wouldn't leave them alone. And they didn't want to tell you that they actually started to date or talk to someone else. They didn't want you to know that. So that's why they're staying away from you, because they don't want you to know about this karmic. They want to conceal that. So like, please forgive me, will you marry me? They're just trying to get straight to the point. I don't know how you're gonna go from please forgive me to will you marry me. They didn't even give you a chance to ask questions, think about it. They just got right to the point. Like, damn, can we talk about this? It's like they don't want to talk for too long, because then you might ask the wrong question and get the wrong answer and then get mad and tell them, no, I don't want to marry you. And that's not what they want. Okay, what else? I heard we could have been. And then I heard the song, we could have been, we could have been, we could have been. Don't think about, don't dream about what we could have been, we could have been. This person is watching you. They're about to be stuck in the could have been. Because, well, could have been, but it's not, because they got themselves wrapped up into a situation here. Oh no, this situation is a bit trying, it's troubling for them. They don't know what to do with it. They're losing money in there. This came out in reverse and all the cards are upright. They're losing money because of this person. This person is like, they be pocket watching. They be pocket watching? This person is trying to force this person to like marry them, work with them. They're trying to bind themselves to this person. I just heard no cat. They're trying to bind themselves with, okay. And the person don't want it. Your person don't want to do none of this. Okay? So the Page of Cups in reverse we have here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Mind you, all the cards are upright and everything came out in reverse. The Temperance in reverse. They're trying to rush this person. They don't want them to work on themselves. They're so selfish. This karmic is so selfish. Oh my gosh. They are causing all types of disasters. It's like little disasters keep blowing up in this person's life. And it's because of this karmic's energy. You know, sometimes a person can have someone in their life, right? And they're just connected to karmic events because their energy is like that. So instead of improving a person's life, this person would be improving their life and losing their own life at the same time. And I don't say that to be horrible. It's kind of like, it is what it is. It's like an exchange of energy. your person is giving this person good energy, like that's what they were giving to them, but the person that they're with is draining them, siphoning them, not investing into them like how they were investing into them. It seems like this person, like it feels like it's just lustful. It does not feel like this was based on love. It's just that your person may have confused lust for love. That's what I'm getting. This person confused lust for love. They realize now that they do not love this person. They lusted this person. If they could pay attention to how they truly felt about this person, they would realize that, not unless they know. However, this person they pocket watch them and they pay a lot of attention to what they do. So I feel as though somehow this karmic knew that they wanted to come towards you. And so they started going extra hard with the request. Oh, you want to have a baby? You want to get married? Let's move. Let's buy a house together. Mind you, I don't even know if this person has it to do that, but it's kind of like they're just trying to be on the deed. It's binding. They want to do things to bound themselves to this person. Oh, I want to fix my credit. Can you put me on your credit card? Can you make me a user? Not unless they already are. That's another problem for them. I'm not laughing. It's just, I just know how the karmics be going, how they be working it. And a lot of these individuals, they be missing them flags when they start waving. Okay? And so the more that they are intertwined with this person, the more difficult it is to break up. That's why when people get divorced, they gotta go to court, they gotta do this, that, and the third, because their lives are intertwined. Like twigs twirling around each other. Everything is connected and twisted up and rolled, wrapped up into one another because they've been sharing resources, they've been mixing and mingling cash and energy, and this person is like feeling sick being with this karmic. I keep getting this energy this week. I think I did a video the other day and I put it to come on today, I think, or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. And it was about a karmic. And that same energy is coming out right now. The karmics are on the loose. What else do you want them to know? The karmics are on the loose. They want to walk away from this person to come towards you. They know that who they want is you. So they're trying to do all they can to get away. They're trying to weather the storm, I just heard, because the Tower is here. With the Ace of Pentacles, they look at you as their Ace of Pentacles because the Lovers came out again. They're looking at you. They want to marry you and they're stuck with a karmic. There's something that binds them. I don't know if this person was like, oh, I don't have any place to stay. Can I stay with you? And then they never left. It could be that. It could be that. That could be one. That's a perfect way to attach yourself to somebody, like a parasite. Tell me that's not perfect. That is a perfect solution to a karmic's problem. To attach themselves to someone who is doing well for themselves because the King of Pentacles came out. So they're just a parasite on a host, and they use your person as the host, and your person is like trying to figure out what to do. I don't know. No, they want to leave. The Judgment card and the Six of Swords, they want to leave and come towards you because they want to marry you with the Six of Wands. They want to be with you because they feel like with you, the love is real. They don't feel like the love is real with this karmic, which it's not. It's all about the resources, sudden awareness with the Four of Cups in reverse. Sudden awareness. Now they see. They're accepting the fact that they're not in alignment with this karmic. The choice that they made, I feel like they did it out of the kindness of their own heart, though. It was for good reason. It wasn't like This karmic takes their kindness for weakness. They've been thinking about regaining a solid relationship with you for a long time. They just know that they wish they had have done something different. It's to the point where this person ended up, it feels like they ended up taking over this person's responsibilities in total. Like they agreed to help this person, but they were being kind, but now they're being taken advantage of now though. It went from kindness and I help you out to now you just a cash cow. Now you just a human ATM. That's what it feels like to me. And your person is trying to get away from them. They don't, it feels confusing and unfortunate. It feels confusing. This person feels really stuck. And it's all about the money. Look, the King of Pentacles came out again. And then the karmic is acting like a damsel in distress, no matter if they're masculine or feminine, but it's all a front. And your person wishes that they had a better strategy when they made a decision to allow that person in so deeply into their life. Because now them trying to come towards you is they almost feel like, how could I do that when I'm in a situation? But they feel, okay, so they know they have to be strong. They're trying to come up with something to get to you. They're trying to come up with something also to end the situation with the karmic here. Get to you, which they feel like you are the best option to be with, to get away from the karmic. Because they don't want to give to them anymore. They feel used. They feel like they're only there to receive from them for their own benefit. And they also don't want to see you alone because they feel like you are liable to get snatched. Which is this Ace of Swords, yeah. Wow. Okay, well, that's what it is. That's who's in your energy right now. Somebody who, if this could even be a situation where you were like, you know what, I'm going to take some time apart from you. Maybe we could, get ourselves together. Maybe we could be better people on our own and come back together and try again. Maybe we just need some time apart. This person ended up being tricked into a relationship with the karmic and then ended up like doing more than they really signed up for. Slowly though, it was a slow burn. And now the volcano has erupted, not in a good way. So what is the advice for our honey roses then? What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice for our honey roses? Don't know. Je ne sais. Je ne sais. Continue to be the sun. Continue to smile and shine bright and be the best version of you for you and for those who love you. And go spend some time with your friends and laugh and talk to your people then. And don't be afraid to explore. Don't allow, if you may not even be thinking of this person on that note like that. You may have kind of like let it go by now, possibly. But for those who actually miss this person, I just heard some of you could be so close to this person that they call you and tell you about the karmic. I even had a situation like that before in my past. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but that happened to me. That actually happened to me. Where, yeah, the person I was with started telling me about the cycle. It's like, huh? I don't know why you did that. But, you know, you could do that with a person when you, I don't know, there's a certain level of respect that you have, and it's like understanding. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not gonna go that deep into that. But I feel like for some of you, they've told you about the psycho Bob that they ended up with, okay? Bob could be a woman or a man, psycho Bob, okay? So if someone gives you an offer and wants to take you out on a date, go. Don't be all like, no, I'm brokenhearted. I'm brokenhearted. StiLL. No, go if you're ready. Let me not, you know, if you're ready. Don't, it's like Spirit is saying, don't allow this situation to take you away from enjoying yourself. Because just because you're going out on a date doesn't mean you're gonna go lay down with the person. It's just more so of living. Okay, just live. Just live and be. Okay. But if you're not, only if you're ready, you know, if you're ready and if you feel like you can handle it. But if you're sad about this, you know, try your best to at least push yourself to be active so that you don't get stuck in a rut. Because if you're sad about this situation, it can have you stuck in a rut. So it's important that you do things that make you feel good instead of like sitting around moping around like, oh, I missed them. Just like, you're gonna be jacked up in the corner. Don't do that. Not with the raisin. Some people gonna be like, what's she talking about raisin? I be saying don't be in a corner getting caught sucking on a raisin, rocking back and forth by yourself, because you might choke, okay? I be saying that because, you know, when you get depressed and sad, you might get the rocking. Because when that anger comes, the rock is kind of like, you know how you rock a baby to sleep? As an adult, we got these little things that we might do, whatever it is, shaking your leg, tapping, biting your nails, you know, these little ticks that we might have. You don't want to get caught in thought with those ticks by yourself. If you real mad, maybe you need time to like let that marinate, and then, but Spirit is just wanting you to continue to be move. Don't get caught there because it's not a good place to be, okay? This is what Spirit wants to remind you of. Like, still talk to people, be around people, get your mind off of it. It's not healthy to be thinking about a bad situation that much to the point where it's making you sick. It's not good. Okay? And many times when things don't work, it's just because it's like Saved by the Bell, you know? And you deserve happiness. So even if it's not with that person, this particular person, because they got themselves caught up, it will be on your own and with someone else in the future, okay? It's like Spirit is saying, don't be afraid. Don't allow the new person that could actually be the perfect person for you to suffer from what the last person did. Because you're a beautiful person and you deserve to be in a good relationship, especially if you know that you come from a place of love and good intention. Like, you know? So that's the advice, yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to visit. Everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next message.